Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Almost home. 51 miles to go. And I was that close to making it without that damn 30-minute break. You know, a lot of people complain about a lot of things on the electronic logs and hours of service and all of that. The one that aggravates me the most is that damn 30-minute break. And I went ahead and stopped here 51 miles away. I could have still drove another 45 minutes. Almost 50 minutes before I'd been in violation. But I know the area I'm in, and there's not a whole lot of places for me to stop between here and the house. And I have several small towns where they slow us down to like 35 miles an hour. So there's no way I was going to make that 50 miles inside of my hour. And I don't like getting violations even by a minute or two. I don't want it on my record. Should DOT ever come into the office and audit and all that, I want my little oops and write-ups and whatever violations, I want them to a bare minimum. So, much as I'm ready to get home, which I've only been gone a week, 5 days, left out Sunday night, and here it is Friday, 1:25. So I'll be home by 3, but still, I don't want to get that violation. So I'll stop and sit here for 30 minutes. To me, it's, what's the best way to put it? It's kind of like they think we're a bunch of damn children that don't know when we're tired. I know when I'm tired. I didn't sleep good last night. I slept enough, but still, I was up and waiting 2 hours before I could take off. Now, if somebody is wide awake, how is that safety to make them sit around for 2 hours? I understand that they're trying to control the outlaws. Well, you know what? When you hear on the news and all this stuff where the EPA and DOT and whoever else, when they go in and they bust a company for whatever, then there's always this humongous, ridiculous monetary fine because we want to teach them. We'll teach them a lesson. That mentality. Do same damn thing on logs. You know, if you're so worried about outlaws, then nail all of them. When you bust one that's running illegal, nail his ass. In the meantime, let us run. If you're awake, let him go. I was fine with the old 8-hour rest period. We had all had adapted over to it. Well, that's all I ever knew until this 10-hour nonsense came up. And then their mentality was, the reason they used to push the 10-hour is, oh, well, a driver needs 8-hour break, 8 hours sleep, And then he needs an hour to be able to eat, and an hour to shower, and an hour to an hour. Oh, come on. First off, I don't know too many grown-ups that sleep 8 hours. Yeah, there's some out there. I think the majority of us don't. And I'm quite capable of leaving them breaks set until I get me something to eat and all that. I don't need a nanny state. I don't need a police state. I need left the hell alone. And this is just me carrying on. We all know that there ain't nothing going to change. Absolutely nothing. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm making good use of my 30-minute break. I'm aggravating you. So now what you might do is forward this video up to Washington, D.C. and tell them people, look at what we have to put up with while you're making this man take a 30-minute break. This in its own self should make them rescind that 30-minute nonsense. So, and yeah, I know there's some companies out there that do push their drivers to the limits. Well, that's on the driver. If he can't stand up for himself and put the brakes on and tell them, whoa, damn it, enough's enough, then why do I need to be punished because he ain't got the cojones to stand up for himself? You know? If they're doing all of their drivers like that, why don't all of y'all get together and say, enough? And y'all park your trucks right there in front of their office and say, we ain't moving them until shit changes. Oh, wait a minute. You can't afford to lose your job. Evidently, if they're pushing you that damn hard, you need to lose it and find a real job. It is what it is. I just don't like this 30-minute break nonsense. I understand controlling the hours and all that. I really do. And it's hard to argue with it because I used to be one of them outlaws. And if it wasn't for that computer right there, I probably still would be. However, the 30-minute break, really? Within 8 hours of starting your clock, you have to take a 30-minute break. Well, what if I don't want to? You know? Some of us have been pushing these things down the road so long that this is a waste of time. This is a waste of good, productive time. And I know I ain't the only one that has that problem. Oh. And I'm a big boy. I can stop and take a 30-minute break if I need one. I used to be notorious for it. So, now this is this wannabe #1 fan of mine. I'm making a video and you're bothering me.
Hey, what happened?
You need to get a real phone. That cheap phone you got can't keep a signal.
All right, put me on the video, but here's a question before I call dispatch. I figured I'd call you because it might be a stupid question.
It probably is. Go ahead.
Okay, remember I told you I messaged my dispatch and asked the people they want me to drop it in the radio yard or deliver it. Normally we drop it at the yard. He likes that. Give an interchange and deliver. Thanks. Mike H. That's the name, Mike H. But what is he talking about giving an interchange?
I'm not sure.
Interchange, I don't know. Does that mean I stop at the yard? I normally would take it to the yard, somebody else would deliver, but he told me to interchange and deliver. I thought interchange was like change trucks. I don't know.
I don't know. Being that you're right there by the border, I ain't going to try to second guess it.
Well, I'm not going over the border. I just go to exit 9.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. I ain't got a clue, dude.
Oh, wow. I thought you knew. What? Are you kidding me?
No, I don't do them big mega companies that come up with their own code words.
And the Lord said, let there be light, and there was light.
Yep.
Papa Joe doesn't know a trucking question. I'm floored. My mouth is dropped wide open.
That's a lie. You're always talking. There's no way your mouth is going to just be hanging wide open. See what I have put up with, folks? This is why I don't let too many of these new wannabe truck drivers have my phone numbers. He don't even know how his own company operates, but he wants to talk smack to me.
Do you want to learn what it is? I'll put you on three-way calling with my dispatch. You can learn too.
No, I know how my company operates. I don't need to know how your company operates.
Well, interchange, I thought you would know what that means. I-N-T-E-R, change. Interchange.
Well, maybe they're wanting you to pay somebody off.
Or they want me to get a piece of paper, or what do they want you?
Let me know later what you find out.
I can't believe you don't know something.
Bye.
All right, buddy, later.
Yep, bye. See what I got put up with? And he's a damn Yankee at that. Y'all do know the difference in a Yankee and a damn Yankee, right? And he's a damn Yankee. But anyhow, I've got a few more minutes to kill. 12 more minutes to kill, and then I'm heading toward the house. I had weighed my wagon earlier. I just got out and double-checked everything, because scales before my house normally closed, but they was open last week. Right there in time for New Year's, imagine that. So, no, they was checking was weight. But, alright. Me and Mama's gonna go have some Chinese food at the Chinese buffet when I get to the house. Think about doing some pickled chicken. So, we have a little recipe that Mama came up with. Thinking about doing it. So, we might do that. I don't know if we're going to do that or orange chicken, but there will be a chicken in my future this weekend. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. You have a blessed day. Have even a better weekend. Bye.